So they were going to boycott practice. And then reportedly a couple of players went to the Players Association to kind of tattle on their coach to say, and maybe tattle is not the right word, but they were saying, look, this is what's going on after back-to-back games, and now we have a 2-hour practice here. Is that right?
Well, yeah. Yahoo Sports first reported that. I was able to independently confirm that. I believe it was one, maybe two players. And look, there's not a lot the Players Association can do except listen and pat them on the back. It's not like Jim Boylen is, doing anything incredibly untoward. I will say he is being unconventional. I mean, Dan, the second practice that he held, not only did it go 2.5 hours, he then bragged to us, meager beat writers about all the wind sprints he made them run. I mean, this is not typical stuff, particularly in December. Maybe in September you're hearing stuff like that from coaches, but not really in December. He's also having them do push-ups. He showed them film clips in the direct aftermath of his first game of coach, a loss at Indiana, a 6-point loss. He broke out the film right there in the post-game locker room. So players are just kind of, it's a different role for Jim. They're trying to figure out Jim. Jim's trying to figure out his team, and off we go as they lose basketball games.
Yeah, I was just wondering, why not keep Hoiberg in there, let him run out the string, be a bad team, get a high draft pick, and then make a coaching change here?
Well, management directly answered that question, and particularly taking your logic, and which is one that I was subscribing to as well, particularly when they're about to get healthy. Fred Hoiberg got Lauri Markkanen for one game. Chris Dunn and Bobby Portis's return were on the horizon. They came back last night under Jim Boylen. So Fred Hoiberg was clearly coaching and working under the impression that he was going to at least get a chance with a healthy roster. Management directly questioned about that dynamic, said the fundamental problems they were seeing would not have been masked by a bump or a win streak by players returning to the rotation. So they saw some pretty fundamental issues, which is exactly what I'm talking about here, where not only is Jim Boylen coaching to his true personality, he's doing so emboldened by this organizational mandate. He feels he has free reign to coach this way, mandated by management and even more importantly by ownership. So this could be bumpy over these next 50 games. Jim has acknowledged as such, and we'll see how it plays out.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.